Mark, sorry about that, bro. I was in so much traffic,
It's all good, bro. It's all
bro.
good.
I wasn't thinking straight.
It's all good, man. You good? How you doing today?
I'm doing good, bro.
Good.
I had to rush in here, bro, because when you said can't start by 3:30, I was like,
Yeah, I got a little schedule, but I'm good. I'm good. We here.
yes, sir. He said, all right. I don't want to hold you too long. All right, so we're just gonna get started. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. So welcome everybody to Jay's Music Talk. I'm your host AJ Wilson, and with me, I have a man that I call him the drum legend.
Ooh.
I call him the guy that knows how to work the drum. I watched this guy, Winterfire from 2023 to this year, even Winterfire. He has some crazy drum licks. My good friend Mark Spellman Jr. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Appreciate you for having me on.
Yes, sir.
Honored. That
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
that's a big introduction.
You, you know I got to do you right, bro.
Appreciate it.
All right, so let's get you started. All right, so first off, I want to ask, where did your love for music like start for you?
It started um it started as a young kid, man. Both of my parents, they were choir directors at the church that I was attending when I grew up. So I was in rehearsal all the time, like multiple times throughout the week, even some weekends. So kind of amongst that, that's kind of where like, my love for drums specifically kind of came about. Always kind of being that annoying kid trying to get on the drums or find my little spot where there was an opening. But yeah, I would say it definitely came from my parents. Both of them are singers, and that's kind of where my love started.
That's good. That's really nice, actually. I want to talk about the Winterfire intro a little bit. From last year, I remember I watched it on your Instagram live. Like, bro, that was a dope intro. So,
Man,
so I wanted to ask, how did you guys come up with it?
that's all Andrew McCain, legit.
Oh,
He
big bro.
Yeah, man, it's crazy, especially the one from 2023. That one was a little bit more special because literally it just kind of started with just like a piano lick that he just started to kind of loop around, and then like as it continued to go on, um it just like we all put our own element in it. So, Gabe Torres that was on bass, like he
Yes,
kind of took it to
sir.
a
The
different
bass.
place. Yeah, man, that one was crazy. That one was crazy. But yeah, like even this year, like Drew will kind of come up and start like a medley, and it'll just kind of keep taking off to a different spot. So you kind of love those authentic moments where it's not really planned. Like none of that was rehearsed, none of that was pre like recorded or anything. Just straight vibes, man.
That's special, bro. That's special. Really special. Um, is there where are you originally from? Like born and raised?
So I'm born and raised from Waterbury, Connecticut. I'm still in Connecticut, but I just live in East Windsor, Connecticut now. But yeah, Waterbury is where my primary roots came from. A lot of my musician friends, like we all came from Waterbury, so Waterbury is definitely on the map in CT far as like guys that's kind of doing their thing now. We all kind of live in different places, but Waterbury is that's where my roots are.
That's good. That's good. Um, what's your special type of drum set that you like to play with? Like special brand?
What a set I have now is a DW. DW
Or
is my
DW
favorite
drums?
brand. Yeah, that's my favorite brand. I think probably before that it was Tama, but I'm kind of more on the DW side of drums.
DW, right? Yeah,
Yeah, I'm kind of in love with those drums. So everything I get, snares, hardware, everything DW.
that's good. Okay, so what's your favorite album that you listened to like recently?
Hmm. Recently, well, I'm gonna do a shameless plug, man. I actually just had the opportunity to be on a live recording that we did last year. I'm actually playing bass, and it's for ECC worship with Pastor Corey Salisbury. and it's called the ECC Experience, and it literally just dropped on Friday. So all of you
Mm.
guys out there, please definitely go on all your digital outlets and purchase the album. It's great, man, from start to finish. It has, some CCM feel to it. It has some of the classic worship feel, and then it gets churchy at the end. We got kind of like a choir type song at the end, and then it's literally like 6 tracks of all praise breaks. So it's kind of all broken up. So definitely go out there and get that. It's called the ECC Experience.
Oh yeah, guys, make. Oh yeah, Mark actually plays bass as well, so make sure you tune in. That guy know how to work the bass too, not just drums.
Yeah, man, God's been good. He definitely blessed me in that area. So yeah, y'all go out there and get it. But other than that, man, I'm definitely a fan of a lot of today's music. Ty is one of my favorite artists. I
Tribbit,
was that
who Ty Tribbit?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Ty is yeah. That's he's kind of one of the game changers for me. That like made me him and his band Soundcheck from back in the day really like
Oh
changed
yeah,
my perspective of how I viewed music and my ear for music for sure.
oh yeah. Ty Tribbit. Yeah, he's a. I call him the all-time legend. That's what I
Yeah,
call him. Yeah. All right,
yeah.
so I've been wanting to know this. Who is your favorite type of musician that you watch a lot, that you um take their craft, and learn to build it, build your own craft from what their foundation is.
Okay, yeah. So kind of going back to like I said, Ty Tribbett, George McCurdy Spanky was definitely one of my favorite drummers coming up.
Mm,
Um, like I'd never really seen like a drummer kind of take his approach to drums, and it really was like something intriguing to me. I got to hear him multiple times in person as well. So kind of just taking a little bit of his style and just kind of making it my own. And then of course, like a lot of the newer drummers now, younger drummers, Lacey Comer,
oh yeah.
Gabe Bennett. Then even like locally home, like we got Will Davis, Bryce Thompson, Gavin Roberts. Like we got a lot of talent in Connecticut, and it's yeah, man. I definitely try to grab what I can from a lot of the newer relevant artists, and just trying to make my own sound with still maintaining my own like ability and everything.
That's good. What inspired you to pursue well, not well, kind of a career in music? Because I remember you said you don't really do music full time. But what inspired you to like really go for music, pursue it?
Um, I think one of the things that kind of catapulted me to like getting out of just maybe the like my small church walls kind of thing was when I started kind of playing with the McCains at a certain point. Like I started filling in on bass for them a lot. And then I started filling in for them on drums, and that kind of put me out there in the sense of getting around some crowds that I may not have normally been around. So from there, I just kind of been working, man, and um, with bass specifically, um, I've grown a lot, and it's opened up a lot of opportunities where I've like got to work with so many people and been on some big stages and small stages, and yeah, man, I love I do work a full-time job, but I would consider myself kind of doing music almost at the same
Braylon
velocity
Young,
now.
you join.
So yeah, man.
Yes, sir. That's nice. How would you say your music has evolved over the years of you playing?
Oh, tremendously, man. I think one of my biggest transitions was when I started playing bass, um, and like actually starting to understand it. It actually changed my approach on how I play drums as
Yeah.
well. It's a difference of like when you play bass and when you play drums, you have to lock in together. It's not like just kind of like a free for all where you're just doing what you feel at the moment. You have to literally be locked in with the rest of your band. And when I started like learning bass and learning music for bass, it had me and kind of opened up my ear to like whatever everyone else was doing within the band, learning their parts, learning what comes next, what like kind of what presents it, what intros into the next thing. So yeah, it was definitely when I started playing bass, it opened up my ear and helped me on drums a lot.
That's good. How do you stay motivated and inspired to create new music?
Um, I think I just never want to get left behind. Um, it's a lot of you like you young guys, man. They're starting 12, 13, like really out here killing, playing like grown man ability music. So I just don't want to get left behind. If I'm gonna like call myself a musician, playing different gigs, playing conferences, and all of these different type of engagements, I definitely have to maintain a relevance in my sound, and that's by listening to others, being inspired. I'm on social media a lot, so I see what's out there. I see what's current, what's kind of the hot topic. So I just want to keep up, man. Ultimately.
Yeah. Can you kindly share like what challenges that you've gone through? Being a musician. Can you kindly share that?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest challenges is comparison. Comparison kills. So a lot of the times we kind of discourage ourselves when we see, certain people killing on social media or people getting opportunities that you feel like, oh, I can get this opportunity as well, or I'm just as good as so and so. And it's really not about that, man. We all
Yeah.
have our path. We all have, our different challenges. We all have kind of like our obstacles that's going to get us to the next level. So you have to kind of just endure the journey and like take your time, like keep tunnel vision and like whatever your path is for yourself, like keep that path. Like don't kind of sometimes you kind of have to put the blinders on to what everybody else is doing and just like focus on you. So sometimes like one of the biggest challenges for me was just comparing myself, kind of discouraging myself in the same manner, but um, you know, things kind of happen. Like there's literally been doors that like been opened that I never would have saw myself walk through a few years ago. So just got to stay patient. I'm 35, bro. So like I've been at this for a little while. So you have to definitely just kind of stick to your journey. Like your timing is not going to be the same as everybody else's. So just stay the course.
Yeah, bro. I understand you, bro. All right, I'm gonna ask you this one question. Then I'm gonna let you go. All right.
Hmm.
So I ask this every interview. So me as a 17-year-old musician right now, what are pieces of advice that you would give to me to help me become better at what I do and grow my craft?
Hmm. I would say, man, like I said, just kind of finished up saying like stay focused on your path and like who you are. Um, you know, God created only one you. So definitely maintain and like keep your objective, whatever your goal is, keep that goal at the top and don't let anybody else like discourage you or anything else that you're seeing from anybody else. Like keep focused on what you have at that goal and keep going for it, man. Practice as much as you can. I know it sounds cliche to musicians, but practice, learn your material, learn different genres of music, learn, your scales and everything. It's all important and it ties together. There's going to be opportunities that you get and you never want to get to that opportunity and not be prepared. So definitely make sure you're prepared for whatever call that you get. Take every call serious. Don't look at it as oh, this is this little church, but then like you get a call from Winterfire and that, oh, that's a big one, so I got to take this one serious. No, take all of your opportunities serious, and that'll open up more opportunities for even more calls.
Yes, sir, brother. Yes, sir.
Hmm.
I want to thank you, bro, so much for joining me, bro. It was an honor to have you. Honestly, I see you as a inspirational musician to me, bro,
Appreciate
and
that.
hopefully we'll cross
Mm.
paths again, brother.
Definitely, man. Thanks for having me, man. And best wishes with your podcast and keep going, man. Stay the
Yes,
stay the
sir.
the
Yes, sir.
course.
Thank you, bro. We'll talk soon. All right, brother.
All right, bro. Later, man.
All right, bro.
he's just doing simple. Eventually, I want to get to where he's just doing simple. All right, go to the second one. This time. Yeah, keep doing that a couple more rounds.